Good day! Welcome back to Math A YouTube channel. In this channel, we're going to discuss different topics in mathematics. Our lesson for today is about simplifying rational algebraic expression. Let us review first simplifying fractions. Simplify 2 over 8. So that is equal to, first, we have to get the factors of the numerator. 2 is equal to 2 times 1. And then get the factors of the denominator, which is 8. So we have here 2 times 4. And then cancel out the common factor in the numerator and denominator. And that is 2. So we now have 1/4. So 1/4 is the simplified form of 2 over 8. Another example, 28 over 44. So that is equal to, the factors of 28 are 4 times 7. And the factors of 44 are 4 times 11. Next, cancel out the common factors in the numerator and denominator. So cancel out 4. That is equal to 7 over 11. Next, simplify 64 over 84. So that would be equal to, the factors of 64 are 4 times 16. And the factors of 84 are 4 times 21. Getting the common factor in the numerator and denominator, we have here 4 as the common factor. Cancel 4, that would be equal to 16 over 21. Simplifying rational algebraic expressions is like simplifying fractions. So we have to apply the rule in simplifying fractions in simplifying rational algebraic expression. Okay, let us simplify 2m plus 4 over 8m minus 2. First, factor the numerator and denominator. So, in simplifying rational algebraic expressions, it is important that we all know the techniques in factoring, such as factoring the greatest common monomial factor, factoring the sum or difference of two cubes, factoring the difference of two squares, factoring quadratic trinomial of the form x squared plus bx plus c, and factoring a perfect square trinomial. So we have to apply all those techniques. In this example, our numerator has greatest common monomial factor, and that is equal to 2 as the greatest common monomial factor. Next, after getting the greatest common monomial factor, divide 2m by 2. So we have here m. And then copy the plus sign. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Over, in the denominator, we can also factor out the greatest common monomial factor. The greatest common monomial factor is 2. Then divide 8m by 2. The answer is 4m. Copy the operation, which is subtraction. And then 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Next step, cancel out the common factors in the numerator and denominator. So as we can see, the common factor in the numerator and denominator is 2. So cancel out 2. And then, copy the remaining factors in the numerator and denominator. So that would be equal to the quantity m plus 2 over 4m minus 1. Another example, x squared plus 5x plus 4 over x plus 1. Okay? So, in our numerator, we have here a quadratic trinomial of the form x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so we have to apply the rule in factoring a quadratic trinomial of the form x squared plus bx plus c. So first, we have to get the factors of the first term, and that is x times x. And then, get the factors of the last term, which is 4, factors of 4 whose sum is equal to 5. And that would be x plus 4 times the quantity x plus 1 over, since x plus 1 has no greatest common monomial factor, so we're going to copy the denominator. Next, after factoring the numerator and denominator, we're now going to cancel out the common factors in the numerator and denominator. So the common factor here is the quantity x plus 1. So cancel these terms. And the remaining factor would be equal to x plus 4. Okay, since the denominator is already 1, the final answer would be equal to x plus 4. Another example, we have here a minus 3 over a squared minus 9. So that would be equal to, copy the numerator, which is a minus 3 rather, since wala naman siyang common monomial factor, so let us copy a minus 3 over a squared minus 9. So a squared and 9 are both perfect squares. So we can apply here the factoring technique, which is factoring the difference of two squares. So in factoring the difference of two squares, we're going to get the square root of the first term and the square root of the last term. And then, proceed. We have here the quantity a plus 3 times the quantity a minus 3. Next, after getting the factors of the numerator and denominator, let us cancel out the common factor. Ano ba ang common factor sa numerator at denominator? Yes, we have here a minus 3. So we're going to cancel out a minus 3. So that would be equal to, in our numerator, the remaining factor would be equal to 1. And in the denominator, that would be a plus 3. So our final answer is 1 over a plus 3. For our last example, 2m cubed minus 54 over m squared minus 9. So that would be equal to, so take a look first at the numerator. What factoring technique are we going to use in the numerator? So we can apply here factoring using greatest common monomial factor. And what is the greatest common monomial factor? So that is equal to 2. So 2m cubed divided by 2 and 54 divided by 2. So our quotient is m cubed minus 27 over, the denominator are both perfect squares. So m squared and 9 are both perfect square. So therefore, we can apply factoring the difference of two squares. So we have here m plus 3 times the quantity m minus 3 as the factors of the denominator. Next, can we cancel out the terms in the numerator and denominator? So not yet. Kasi wala pa naman silang common factors. So take a look again at the numerator. In our numerator, we have here m cubed minus 27. And m cubed minus 27 are both perfect cube. So this is difference of two cubes. So therefore, we can apply factoring the difference of two cubes. So that would be equal to, let us copy 2, and then getting the factors of m cubed minus 27, we have here m minus 3 times the quantity m squared plus 3m plus 9. So, paano natin ito nakuha? Review ulit natin yung factoring the difference of two cubes. So, first, get the cube root of m cubed. The answer is m. And then, cube root of 27 is 3. And then, get the square of m. We have here m squared. M times 3 is equal to 3m. And 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So, the signs came from the mnemonic SOAP, which means same. Since this is subtraction, the binomial factor is also subtraction. And then, opposite, always positive. Over, copy our denominator, which is m plus 3 times the quantity m minus 3. So, this time, meron na tayong pwedeng i-cancel sa numerator at denominator. So, ano yon? That is, the quantity m minus 3 over m minus 3. So, cancel natin to sa numerator and denominator. So, ano na yung remaining factors natin? So, we have here 2 times the quantity m squared plus 3m plus 9 over m plus 3. So, wala na tayong pwedeng i-cancel sa numerator at denominator. Therefore, this is already our final answer. And that ends our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Teacher Grace. See you again next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye!